Good evening, everybody. Okay, there we go. Oh, I had a major fire to put out. Oh, well, a major fire to start, maybe not put out. Okay, it's history lesson time. Back in the day when I was still with my ex, I worked for a call center and I did technical support, and I was associated with Bosch Automotive. And Bosch Automotive has these handheld scan diagnostic tools. You plug into your car and tells you what's wrong with it. They also have the AC machines that garages and dealerships have to charge up your AC in your car. I did the technical support on the Robin Air, and then I helped people walk them through how to update their scan tools. Okay. Well, lo and behold, I had a blast from the past contact me tonight, just tonight before I was getting ready to go live. I recognized his name. I said, "No shit. It's Kelvin. Oh my God." And he sent me a friend request on Facebook. So I accepted it because I've met him. He's in Owatonna, Minnesota, and I'm in southwestern Pennsylvania. And he's had to come to Pennsylvania for some training and stuff like that because he was switching over from the scan tools to the Robin Air stuff. And he had to get some training on that. So I knew who he was, but I always thought he was an asshole back then. He was somebody that was a know-it-all but didn't know jack shit. Okay. And he would talk very condescending to people. I mean, he was an ass. Anyhow, he messages me as soon as I accept his friend request. He said, "Oh, he does one of them waves. Hey, how are you?" And I said, "Oh my God, a blast from the past, and it didn't take him long before he started hitting on me. Okay. And his profile says that he was engaged to a girl named Christy. And Calvin's a couple years younger than me, but not by much. And as the conversation went on, I'm like, he was telling me that, oh, he would like to get a taste of me and all this other stuff. And I'm like, wait a second, aren't you engaged? And he would not acknowledge that. I said, "You're engaged to Christy. You are attached. I am definitely not interested." And he says, "Oh, that's over, blah, blah, blah." So I go to his profile. I see Christy's name. I click on it. I send her a message. I says, "Are you still with Kevin?" And she said, "Yes." I says, "You need to dump his ass and dump it now." And I started telling her about the conversation. She asked for screenshots. I gladly gave screenshots because I was in her shoes before, if you all recall what happened to me, and he's going on saying how he fucked all the girls in the call, not all, a lot of the girls in the call center and stuff like that. And I sent that all to her. Well, needless to say, he has logged off of Messenger. She has too. And I'm sitting here, good for you, Kevin. So, yeah, Rock That Body's having some connection issues. She's going to hope, but she missed my story. I'll have to tell it to her later. But I'm like, and I sent him a message and I said to him, "Here's a 411, Kevin. Many years ago, I thought you were an asshole. Obviously, that hasn't changed. You're still an asshole. And I screenshotted our whole conversation and sent it to Christy because Christy told me that you guys were still together. And I said, there's nothing more that I hate than a liar and a cheater. Oh, rock that body. You missed my story. I'll have to tell it to you. Sorry, folks. Rock that body has to hear this. Okay? Rock that body. Remember the day when I was still with Brian and I worked at the call center? And well, I had a blast from the past contact me. He actually lives in Owatonna, Minnesota, but he's had to make trips to my area to the call center for different types of training. So I've met this guy, Kelvin, and he's engaged to a girl named Christy, but probably by the end of tonight, they will no longer be engaged. And he sends a wave. He says, "Hi, Jennifer, how are you?" That's it. And my response was, "Wow, blast from the past," because he sent me a friend request on Facebook. And it didn't take him long to start hitting on me, telling me what he wanted to do, that he would love to have some fun with me, blah, blah, blah. I said, "Well, aren't you engaged, Kelvin?" And I says, "Aren't you engaged to Chrissy?" "Oh, no, that's over. That's over." And I went and went over back to his Facebook profile where it says engaged to Christy, so such and such. I clicked on her name and I sent her a message on Messenger. "Are you still with Kelvin?" And she responded, "Yes, why?" I says, "Well, you need to cut ties with him." And I gave her the 411 what he was telling me. She asked for screenshots. Oh, I was glad to give her screenshots. Okay. I sent the green screenshots over to her. Oh, she's pissed. She goes, "Yes, he can be an asshole." Because I told her my opinion of him from years ago. And so my last message to Kelvin was, "Here's a 411, Kelvin. I thought you were an asshole back in the day. That you were a know-it-all, but you didn't know jack shit. I think I knew more about the scan tools than you did. And the Robin Air machines." And I said to him, apparently that hasn't changed. I said, I screenshotted our conversation and I sent it to Christy because she told me you guys are still together. And I said, there's nothing more than I hate than a liar and a cheater. I wouldn't be surprised because let me tell you, he's hot as fuck. I mean, oh my God. He is hot. She is not. She is not much to look at. I'm not saying that I am either tonight because I don't have any makeup on. But she's nothing to look at, and he's hot as fuck. Oh, I bet he's doing some begging also. That is terrible. You know, I went through that with Brian, and Brian cheated. Obviously, he has cheated on her. And I told her, you need to have some self-worth. I says, he doesn't deserve you, is what I said to her. I says, guaranteed this isn't the first time that he's messaged women. And she says, I've thought that he messaged people, women, but I never had any proof. I had never had anybody come forward. I says, well, I am coming forward and I'm telling you, giving you the lowdown on your man. And I told her, I says, he was an asshole 5, 6 years ago, and he still is. She says, well, yeah, he does become a big ass whenever he's drinking, and that is a lot. And then I says, okay, so he's a cheater, he's a liar, and an alcoholic. I says, you deserve better than that. Find yourself a man who's going to appreciate you. So, yeah, that's why I'm late getting on, because I was talking to her and trying to say, listen, all because he has a pretty face doesn't make him, he's pretty on the outside, but he's ugly on the inside, is what I told her. So, yep. I hope she listens. And I told her that I was going to probably end up blocking him, because I don't want him contacting me anymore. That was a fiery fire. When I said I wasn't put. I should have said I was lighting a fire instead of putting a fire out. In that one message I sent through the chat before I went live, I was I was creating a fire, not I was a pyromaniac instead of putting one out. So that's why I said by the end of the night, he probably, if she's smart, they won't be engaged anymore. She said she's just never had proof. Anyhow, let's go ahead and get some readings done. I have not had any donations as of yet. I don't think. Nope. So, yeah, if she has no confidence, she will probably stay. I'm just hoping she does. You know? Okay, Michelle. We're going to get you some messages from Spirit and the angels. Okay, Michelle, whatever is on your mind, it must be a yes or no question, because I got two cards that both say the same exact thing. Okay, I got two yeses. Okay, Radicar. Rock That Body sent $10 in. Okay, so she'll be after Michelle. But it's saying asking others for help. So if you've been asking your angels for an answer or asking for help, yes, the answer is yes. Your prayers are being answered. Okay, Rock That Body. You're welcome, Michelle. Okay, Rock That Body. I probably know what your question's going to be about. Man, you keep getting the Wheel of Fortune a lot when I read for you. The tide is turning. Okay, Jaylyn is after Rock That Body. Well, this is talking about your surgery, Rock That Body, and everything that you've gone through, all the heartache and all the pain, all the struggles. The wheel is turning in your favor. And it's turning in your favor, things moving forward by you taking action. You set the wheel in motion, okay? And we know what you're talking about. I'm referring to that letter, okay? The letter that you were writing is setting the wheel in motion. And it's going to turn the tide definitely in your favor. Okay. This looks good. This looks good. I was just told bringing down the house. Okay. Bringing down the house. Bringing down the corporates. Huh. In the near future. So this is coming around really, really quick. Okay. In the near future, that letter is going to set things in motion. So hopefully that puts your mind at ease. And it's not what somebody else had told you. You know, that you've got some that good person that said that they were good. I don't want to say too much in the live, but you know what I'm talking about. That somebody had told you everything was going to be fine. That you had a good liaison. You know who I'm talking about. That they're good. Everything is going to be fine. No, that letter is going to bring that down the house. Let me tell you. Okay, Jalen. Okay, Lola, yes, I got your donation as well. So it's going to be Jalen and then Lola. Okay. Okay. Thank you for the donation, Jalen. But what I will do is I will at least give you, since you don't have a specific question, you've run out of questions. Let's just see what's coming up for you in, let's say, this week. Okay. Let's just see if there's anything major there. Let's see if there's any messages for getting you through the week or anything like that. Okay. I can say that this is a very spiritual message. Okay. Okay. And Pastel sent a donation also. Um, the the spiritual message for you, Jalen, is I feel like you're starting to go through some sort of spiritual awakening. It may be part because of who you are aligning yourself with, the energies that you are aligning yourself with. And the Three of Cups here, which is representing friends, people that you are associating with. Could be as simple as my chat, my lives, Radicar and the whole gang, kind of lifting you up. And I feel like they right now, Spirit is just saying that you are your sixth sense, your intuition, and spiritually, you are going to grow and it's going to grow stronger and stronger and stronger. Okay. Keep it up, keep the faith, and you're going to start seeing things yourself. Okay. I'm going to do Lola next, but I need to go talk to my son real quick. Just a minute. Sorry, guys. I had to tell Daniel about my story with Calvin. Before he went to sleep. He's up. He went up and went to bed. Okay. Anyhow, Lola. Okay. Okay. Okay, Lola. What was your question, dear? Oh, Daniel's reaction was what he wouldn't give to be a fly on the wall right now in Owatonna, Minnesota. I said, my thoughts exactly. Okay, and Clyde also donated. Add Clyde to the donation list. Welcome, peace, love, magic. So, where is Lola? I need to know her question. Okay, Pastel. Okay, that was for Astrolove. So, she's after Lola. Hi, Clyde. We have Lola, Astrolove, and then you, dear, as far as the donations. Welcome to the Mystic Tribe. Peace, love. Okay, Lola, if I don't get a question, I'm just going to do a general. I've been waiting. By the way, I am using for tonight's readings, for the paid readings, I am using the Aunt Lily's Tarot. I pulled it out again for tonight. Okay, general message. Okay. Okay, you've got the Fallen Angel, which is a devil card, and then you got the Fool card. So this is talking about this is about taking that leap of faith and going on a new journey, leaving some kind of toxic situation behind or something. It's almost like something that had you bound, breaking free. Four of Swords. I love these cards. Very modern deck. Okay, here's what I'm getting. Okay, now the message is coming clear. Sleep on it is the main message. Before you take that leap, is what they're saying. Before you take that leap into something that you may regret later, you need to sleep on it, meditate on it, Pray about it. Because now that I'm looking at it, the pictures speak louder than the words or than even the name on the cards. Okay. She is ready to leap into the devil card. Okay. So this is saying, and right after that, here is the Four of Swords. So what they are saying is, Spirit is saying you need to sleep on it first before you take a leap into something that may not be healthy. Okay. Let me get an Angel Answers card for you as well. You're getting a strong no. Okay. So whatever it is that you're ready to jump into, the angels are screaming at you. No, no, no. Think before you leap. Stop. Think about it. Okay. They're coming through very, very strong. Some kind of very strong warning here. Okay. Now, Astrolove. You're welcome, Lola. Okay. Astrolove, what is your question, dear? Okay, he's coming towards you in love. Okay, we got the moon. Could be a Cancer. 6 of Wands. Okay, you got the moon card. I love this moon card. It has all the phases. And the phases is what drew my attention when I drew this card, talking about a cycle. And the third card was the Three of Swords. Okay. So these two were talking about a painful cycle, heartbreak that you had gone through, and about having victory over that with the Six of Wands. This is somebody on a pedestal. This is somebody claiming victory. Okay. And what I feel that the message here is, once you have victory and end that cycle of the heartbreak, it's almost like you need to concentrate and heal. Okay. Success in healing. Okay. They're not giving me a specific person coming towards you. Spirit's still talking about needing to be successful in your healing process over a painful cycle that you've been through. Okay. That is what you need to concentrate on. Don't worry about finding a man right now. They're saying you need to worry about you. Okay. You need to heal first before you get involved with anybody. They're coming through very strong on that. You need to find your own happiness. Healing. I'm getting healing cards again. So once you move past Then once you heal and you move past this, then there's going to be a new love come in. Okay? The universe is not sending anybody yet because they feel that you're not ready. You have to be happy with yourself and not base your happiness on somebody else. Hi, Amber. Welcome to the Mystic Tribe. Yep, they're right. So, you know what you have to do, Astrolove, before the universe is going to send Mr. Right into your life. Okay, Clyde is next with a donation. You're quite welcome, Astrolove. Okay. Clyde wants, I got Clyde's question, and because he included it in with the donation notes. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle for Clyde. Those that are just joining me, I am using Aunt Lily's Tarot. A really good friend of mine created this deck, and she gave me a copy. There is a link in the description box of this video with a 15% off discount code. Okay, the deck's not expensive to begin with, but you get an additional 15% off when you use my code that's in the description box. If anybody's interested in this deck, it's a very modern deck. You know, I love this tarot deck. Okay. Okay, first card that fell out of the deck, Clyde, was Temperance. Temperance is talking to me. The cards all have a variety of meanings, but to me, it's talking about patience, having patience. Knight of Pentacles. Don't go rushing. Don't go doing anything drastic. It's saying you need to have patience. Things are progressing forward. The tractor on here is kind of like compared to a race car, a tractor is very slow. Okay. And even compared to a knight on a horseback, a horse is going to outrun a tractor. Okay. So saying that there is progress, things are moving forward in your favor. You got to have a little bit of patience and let things play out, you are going to have success with the Chariot card. This is maintaining self-control. So I feel like that the important thing here is maintaining self-control. Things are moving forward as they should. And you got the Moon card. Okay. It's talking about lunar cycles, and it's also talking about things that are hidden. Okay. Tell me about the things that are hidden, please. There's the motorcycle. Okay. Things that are hidden are going to come out very forcefully. Okay. So don't you worry. You don't have to do anything right now. It's just things are going to come out and it's going to be in your favor. It's just a very slow process. Hi, Jen Love. Doretta Baird is next. Okay, we'll get some messages for Doretta Bear. Doretta, are you still here? You're welcome, Lola. Yeah, the free reads, Amber, are general messages from Spirit, okay? Okay. Spirit is talking about tuning into your intuition. Um, Taking note of your dreams. There seems to be something that Spirit is trying to tell you. You need to pay attention to your dreams. They're trying to give you some sort of vision, something, some sort of enlightenment to a situation that is going to totally transform you. There's a transformation going on around you. There's a lot of change, and you may be going off in another direction. You may have felt like you've been left hanging, per se, left stagnant, but something is definitely changing. And it's about, they're talking about tuning in to your intuition, trusting your inner guide. A situation that has been around you is going to change. It is going to transform. It's about to come to a close. Okay. Um, okay, peace, love is next. Okay, your message is something that you have experienced. Might have been some plans that you had that may not have been fulfilled, may not have got off the ground. But there's something here that you were looking to the future, but something had changed that you keep holding on to, and they're talking about letting it go. And when you let that situation go that didn't work out, that's when you will find your peace and your harmony. You'll feel and your happiness from within. But there's something that you need to let go of. Some kind of experience, something that you've gone through, some kind of plan for the future that fell through, that you're still clinging to, that you need to let go of to find that peace of mind, that peace and harmony. Okay. You're welcome, peace, love. Awesome, peace, love. I do a lot of unboxings. You have to let me know whenever you get those deck of cards released. As you can see, a very good friend of mine, she created these cards, and I'm using my main tarot deck that I'm using tonight for my paid readings. And I actually have a promotional link in my description box below promoting her deck. So I believe in helping to promote. She sent me that deck, and with the exchange that I was going to promote it, and I've been promoting it to her on Facebook, even and on my YouTube channel. She gave me a discount code for any anybody that purchases through me. I'm the only person, the only reader on Facebook, or yeah, the only reader on YouTube that has a discount code for that. Thank you, peace, love. Make sure you use my discount code. It's Mystic Jen, all one word. And you'll get 15% off. Okay. Let's see. Jen Love was next. Okay. My hand's actually doing pretty well. There's new skin here. New skin is coming in. All that crusty stuff is gone. The incision, almost can't see it. It's barely there. There's just some new red. It's red right now because there's new skin coming in. So my hand's feeling pretty good. Okay, Jen Love. I'm getting a lot of tears around you and a need for healing. I'm being told that there is a bright path ahead of you, that you need to go with the flow. If you need to cry it out to heal, then cry it out. But there's something coming down the road for you, a new path. And you're going to have to kind of try to get over the heartbreak of the past and embrace what is to come and go with the flow of it. Just let things develop naturally. Okay. Okay, Amber is next. You're welcome, Jen Love. Okay, the messages that I have for you, Amber, is that you need to start trusting and listening to your intuition. Your gut and intuition is not going to lead you wrong. The situation that you are involved in is going to improve. There is going to be a need for some forgiveness. Okay. Now, they're not being specific about who needs forgiven. If you need forgiven by somebody needs to forgive you, or you need to forgive them. If you need to forgive them, forgiving somebody doesn't mean that you have to keep them close to you or keep them in your life. Forgiveness is a method of healing, it's a method of letting go. And then as you let go of anger, as you let go of hurt and animosity with somebody, then you're going to see things start falling into place. You're going to see your own life start to improve. And they're reminding me again about the intuition thing. You know, something smells like a donut, looks like a donut, doesn't mean it's a donut. I don't even know why I'm using an analogy of donuts, but that's what my guys just said. Maybe they're being funny, but if it looks like a donut, smells like a donut, but your gut is telling you it's not, there's something wrong, you need to trust your intuition. Okay? But things are going to improve. But there's something here about forgiveness as well. Thank you, Radikar. Yeah, donuts. My guides, that's exactly what my guides showed me. They showed me donuts. And then the vision that I had were these donuts. They looked and smelled like a donut, but bounced. But they like threw them on the ground and they bounced like a bouncy ball. They weren't really a donut; they were a toy. Okay, so they're saying, they're saying like, some things are not always as they seem. Yeah, we'll hang out here for a little bit. See if anybody else comes in. Doretta, I have already read for you. Please let Doretta know that her reading was already done. Yeah, Radikar. Please type in the comments there telling Doretta that her reading was already done. Ha 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 ha. Good one, Claude. I don't know. It's something, I don't know. You may, Amber, you may need to search, maybe do some meditations. Um, okay. My free reads are just basic messages from spirit, what they need to help, what they want to help you with. Um, I communicate with angels, archangels, and my spirit guides and source. And whatever messages come through, those are my free reads. Specific questions do require donations. But I'll be glad to get some answers for you from the angels, see what they want to tell you. Okay. So, Rhonda, I'll get some messages for you. And I am actually going to, I'm not going to stay on much longer, but we'll get some messages from Rhonda. Aha. Oh, blueberry field donuts. Oh my God, Diana. Oh, oops. I said your name. Rock that body. Oops. There's a song playing in my head called, it's an old song called If You Believe in Magic. Okay? I don't know why that's playing. I keep hearing, if you believe. It's a okay. Here's what I'm getting. Connect with the divine. Connect with your guardian angels and your angels that are around you. Be assertive with them. Tell them exactly what you want. And if you truly believe, it's going to happen. The downside is that it's unlikely that it's going to be in the near future. It's going to take a little bit of time for the situation to work out. Okay? But it's like they're telling me manifestation time. Yeah, she's being a real teaser. I could be a real teaser too. During my DoorDash extravaganza today, I was in the city of Pittsburgh, which I never go in because I hate driving in there. I'm always afraid to drive in there because of crazy traffic and stuff, and all these overheads and underpasses, and you have to make sure you're in the correct lane or you're fucked because there's so many cars and you think you're going to get over. You have to be very aggressive. Anyhow, I actually did quite well driving in the city of Pittsburgh today. And one of the places I had to pick up from to make a delivery was the Cheesecake Factory. And oh my God, this place I walked in, you thought I was walking into the Taj Mahal. The decor and everything so upper scale. No, I mean, gorgeous. And I thought, oh, I bet their prices are pretty extravagant too, with this with the decor and the way this is laid out. And so tonight we're eating dinner. Me and my son, me and Daniel's eating, and I just happened to Google it for their menu and stuff and their prices. Their prices are no worse than someplace like Applebee's or Chili's. You know, uh, comparable to Haas's, maybe even a little less than Haas's. I'm like, wow, the average plate is under $20. Average dinner, usually around 12 to 14. I'm like, okay. And then I started looking at the cheesecakes, all the different flavors. And oh my God, I looked at Daniel says, yeah, Daniel says, okay, we're going this weekend. We're going to go down to the Cheesecake Factory for dinner. And I says, we might be bringing a whole cheesecake home. A slice of each one. Damn. Oh, they have a red velvet cheesecake. I'm like, oh. Good night, Claude. Ha 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 ha. And he fell in love with the idea of they had this cinnamon swirl cheesecake that Daniel's mouth was watering over, plus the banana cream pie cheesecake that his mouth was watering over. I'm looking at the chocolate mousse cheesecake. It's like a layer of cake, some cheesecake, and a top layer of chocolate mousse. I'm like, I am going to gain 10 pounds from that dinner. uh, yeah, it's making me hungry for sweets too. Damn. And they had the coconut cream. And then I'm looking at some of their alcoholic beverages or alcoholic drinks, and I'm falling in love. I'm like, not only am I going to gain 10 pounds and I'm going to fill up on cheesecake, but I'm going to be probably barely able to walk out of that place. Yeah, they have a chocolate mousse cheesecake, a coconut cream cheesecake. Yes, that is one of the things I like about this DoorDash gig. I get to see where all the good spots are. And, the areas I've been sticking to, I know, and I know what's there. And a lot of the chain restaurants, not, you know, and, but going into the city of Pittsburgh, downtown Pittsburgh, the tips were average a $15 tip for a quarter of a mile drive to drop it off somewhere. I mean, the tips were, excellent. And I'm seeing all these food places I've never heard, didn't even know were there. I had no clue that we had a cheesecake factory an hour away from me. It's an hour, about 45 minutes to an hour drive into the city of Pittsburgh from where I'm at. But it was well worth it. Saw some good eats, and the drop off I picked up from the cheesecake factory and dropped it off at a very hot professor at the University of Pittsburgh. Oh my God, I had to go into the university and take him his order from the cheesecake factory. Oh, he was eye candy himself, and no ring. Munchies. Yes, I'm getting the munchies, and I don't have anything here. I really don't. I got some crackers. Oh, I do have crackers, and I have a some kind of bacon cheddar cheese ball I could finish up. Ha! Take the man. Oh my God, He's probably in his early 50s, which is my age. And oh, he was mighty fine. And believe me, I was looking at his fingers. There were no wedding bands on. Yep, Rock That Body. She has a pretty name and she has a pretty soul, too. Okay, have a good night, Doretta. Yeah, I could go man hunting while working. Oh, it would take a extraordinary type of man to handle me. With my um with my attitude, my independence, being headstrong like I am, not just any, can would be able to handle me. Rock That Body and I were just having a conversation today, and I'm almost happy just staying single. I really am. I really don't want anybody. I got men chasing me. Of course, they don't see me like this without my makeup, but I don't care. They look at my me with full makeup, full face on, and hair all done, and on Facebook, and it's game on. I got a few trying to chase me. It's like, go away, please. Thank you, Radikar. Hi, Donna Marie. You're just in time. I was going to be logging off here in a moment. Sure, I could pull a few cards for you to give you a general message. My free reads are general messages from the angels and spirits. Any specific questions do require a donation. And welcome to the tribe, Donna. This is unusual. Typically, I've got 10 people that are still on the list by the time I'm ready to log off. This is an unusual night tonight. You're in luck. Okay. I don't know what's going on with you. except for you got a situation that you need to speak your mind about. Okay? Because right now, they're saying right now is the perfect time to be assertive and communicate clearly. So, there is somebody I feel you need to either put them in their place or you need to set some ground rules, lay some boundaries, have boundaries. And you need to communicate clearly, be assertive with this person and say, this is how it is, and speak your mind. They're saying that's the only way you're going to get a result. That's what I'm about. That's what my goal with this. You get into some of these live readings, these live, these lives on YouTube, and I've seen them. I've watched the comments. I've watched some really negative comments come up, and I usually just leave those lives because I want to build my channel on love, not hate. I want everybody to feel at home. My heart goes out to everybody. I love everybody, all my subscribers, all my supporters. And I want this to everybody to be friends and get to know one another. It's yes, it's not just about me giving readings and trying to earn a couple extra bucks for the paid readings. It's more than that. It is building relationships, building strong friendships, and having a support system that we're all here to support each other, to laugh together, to cry together. And you're welcome, Donna. Sometimes I plan on going live. Sometimes it's a spur of the moment, and I'll send Radhika a text message. Hey, I'm going live at such and such time. Sometimes it's a day of. Sometimes I'll think, okay, tomorrow I think I want to do a live, and I'll go ahead and do another live session. I used to only do them once a week on Wednesday nights. Now I'm kind of scattering them. Sometimes it might be morning, might be afternoon, might be evening, trying to get a variety. So people that can't make it at night, that might be able to make it during the day, and vice versa. Sweet, yeah. My spontaneous, which is uncharacteristic of a Capricorn. But for some reason, sometimes I get a spontaneous notion in me. Hi, Lori. Yeah, I was getting ready to log off here in a few minutes. If you're here for a reading, Lorianne, how my readings work is that my free reads are a message from spirit, okay? A general message from spirit or the angels. Um, Specific questions, they require a donation. So you have to let me know if you would like a free read or not. Ow. I still have to watch. My wrist is not 100% healed inside. Occasionally, I'll forget and I'll do something. I'm like, oh, I can't do that yet. And I'll get a pinch or something. Oh, I'm waiting on this full moon. Okay, sure, Lori. I can't wait for this full moon. I would love to be a fly on the wall at somebody's house on a full moon, on a particular Taurus's full moon, because it's a full moon in Taurus. Opposing shit in Scorpio. Mm. Oh, yeah. Okay, Lori, I'll go ahead and draw some cards for you. As long as I'm live, it's not too late to donate. I do usually cut off free reads by now, but I went through everybody on the list. I got through everybody. So I could go ahead and throw some cards out. Okay, the messages that I have for you, Lori, is that you have a lot of helpful people around you. You have a support system, um, people who truly care about you. But whatever decision that you're trying to make, whatever it is that you want to do, now is not the right time. They're saying that there is a situation or a person that you need to let go of, or something that you need to let go of. And you got support around you. They're trying to help you out. But Whatever it is that you want to do, they're saying now's not the right time until you let something go. If that makes sense to you. Oh, Amber. Oh, you're welcome, Lori. Okay, with that said, I think I am going to go ahead and go now. With all this talk of sweets and stuff, I got to find something in the kitchen. Something to munch on real quick. My stomach's grumbling now. So, and give my hand a little bit of a break. I don't know what it is. Maybe it is some kind of, you have to figure that out, what it is that you have to let go of. It could be anything. It could be a situation. It could be emotions. It could be a person. It could be a job. I don't know. It could be, you know, it could be maybe a grudge. But yeah, I am going to go ahead and get logged off here. And I do thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. I thank everybody for the donations. And I will see you at a live near you. See you next time. Blessed be.